Hey, this is Caesar. Welcome to another episode of Small Engine Velocity. Today is a moto vlog, but I wanted to start off with the sputter that I've been having on the Ruckus. It's been in my past few moto vlogs, and it was really difficult to figure out. So the things I tried was, the first, obviously, when you sputter, you think you're not getting enough fuel or you're getting too much fuel, which makes no sense because it just happened out of the blue, but I tried it anyway. I went with an 82 and an 85 jet, and it was absolutely terrible. Did nothing. Checked the exhaust. I took out the carb and replaced it with a spare carb that I had ultrasonic cleaned, just to go and make sure that it was not something in the carb itself that got messed up. I changed the filter from the pod filter to the Canon to see if it restricted airflow helped it. And in the end, I got a new, not a CDI, excuse me, a new coil from Lee. And the one that Lee gave me, I put on the bike, and it actually improved. It got rid of the sputter, but I still have the 85 jet in there, so I still need to do a test run to see if it made it any better. But let's go ahead and take a look real quick. So here is the new coil, and it was just a shot in the dark. I didn't think these things could go bad or anything, but once I put this on, I ran it up and down the street, and I sputtered in the very first run, just like one sputter sound, one sputter sound, and then it ran fine. I went up and down the street a few more times, and it was great. So I went ahead and wired it in. I'm gonna go ahead and do a moto vlog later, probably an evening one, because it was much nicer to ride the evening ride. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're going ahead and take this and do a test run tonight to make sure that the sputtering is gone, and that was the question. All right, so I also worked on this bike today. I went ahead and took the CVT cover off and replaced the belt, and I guess when the belt broke, the CVT was spinning and the rollers had horrible flat spots. Let me see if I can find the rollers. So here are the rollers. Here's one of them. Look at that. And they weren't like this when I put them in. So when the belt broke, this happened. These are destroyed. Here's another perfect example of a destroyed roller. Look, it even has a little lip off the edge where the plastic was sliding against. So I did take the Zuma out for a little while, and I rode it up and down the street, and it was struggling in the mid-range, so I'm pretty sure I have to take the carb off, clean the carb off, and then check the reeds. It was sitting for about 6 months, so I probably have some problems in there that I have to clear out. But I mean, it was running great before that. So also, it's up on the chopping block. If any out there wants a 2005 Bug-Eye Zuma with an Athena 70cc big bore kit on it, with some rollers and an NCY transmission. I haven't really ever taken it that much apart, so I really don't know more of the history. But you can always look at my Zuma logs to see how much of that is actually something that I've done. Or you can see what I've done. Sorry. You can look at my playlist and then see what I've done already. Anyways, hope you guys like this. We're going to go ahead and take the Ruckus out for a ride whenever the sun goes down. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, now we are on the ride. So the ride is I have to go to the shop to pick up a puller. We're trying to pull out a pulley off of a 5 horsepower electric motor, and I said I'll follow you. You're faster than me. So he took out my KP Mini. Actually, he has it insured and he paid for the registration and all that stuff, so basically he rides it whenever he wants to. I can just borrow it whenever, but look, there it is, guys. I know you miss it. Forgot how cool it looked. I should have kept that in my arsenal. Man, I forgot how much I like that bike. Anyways, yeah, so far, I'm not sputtering. Well, I'm sputtering a little bit, but it seems to be because I have an 85 jet. I think the jet's too big. It's like way too big. So I'm gonna drop down to an 82 and then see how it goes. But yeah, I think we might have solved that problem. I wonder if there's a better coil that you can buy than that one. I remember a long time ago I had bought that NCY coil over direct coil, and I mean it worked, but it didn't give me the 3 horsepower that the 3 miles per hour that it said on the description. And then it didn't really ever fit right. It was like boingy boingy, and it didn't feel like it fit right. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, just so I can give you a little bit of a preview, here's the bar that goes across. The new flat bar, black. I broke my mount for my cell phone, so it's not here. And I put the Adeline one on here. So now it's kind of cool. I like the angle. The last time I had these angles, instead of coming this way, it was going down like that, and it felt like I was like riding with my hands hanging down the side, like I had to hold on for dear life. But look at this guy, he's showing off. Uh-oh, he left his signal light on. Oh, he turned it off. An experienced rider. We're just gonna drive around in a mini bike and a scooter. People are looking at us weird, but people always look at us weird. Remember all the times that I rode the Ruckus? One time I went for the breakfast place, and it's like I had to spend at least 30 minutes of that day explaining to people what a Ruckus is. Did you see where I put the mirror? On the inside? It's okay, but your angle isn't that great. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna ride for a little bit and enjoy the day. It's been a cool afternoon so far. Got to ride around with Lee earlier today. That's a GY6 guy, 180 GY6 guy, which by the way, that video is fairly popular. People want to know more about a 180 GY6. And I've gotten a few votes towards it, so after this week I'm going to stop talking about it, and then I'll let you know whether I decide to or not. Let's see if I can keep up with a KP Mini. I have to keep slowing down. Bunch of little mini bikes and a scooter driving around, causing chaos. Manholes. I see you trying to sneak up under my wheel. Manholes. Didn't they change the name of the manhole? Isn't it like personal utility access port or utility access hole or something now? I can go faster than this. I don't really know how fast I'm going either. Neither one of us do, because the KP Mini's speedometer is off by around 10, 5 to 10. It's kind of randomish. I never realized how big that tail light is big on there. It's pretty big. I like it. Anyways, let me know if you want to watch some KP Mini motovlogs. I still have to do the front triple tree, and I still have to do the fork oil. That's on the chopping block to be done. wind just happens to be blowing towards us, I'll use him as a wind cutter. Actually, I don't think my tack is working right. Yeah, did you see that? It's showing me like at 60 cramp weirdo. It's like jumping all over the place. 7,000, 8,000. Woohoo! Look at that! Ooh, lightning. We better hurry up and get our stuff and go, because it's about to rain on us. I'm sputtering really bad. Can you hear it? But that's the jet. It's too big. It's not even going as fast as it could. We should grab the part and run, because I think that's coming this way. Alright, we're almost at the shop. Welcome to Behind the Bars with Caesar. Okay, last time I tried to make this turn, I almost crashed. Okay, blur out code. And we're here. Da 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 da. Watch this. Ruckus dirt power. Anyways, we're here at the shop. We're gonna grab the part. Thank you for riding with me. I don't want to make this video too long. We're gonna go ahead and get away from this storm and rejet back down to 82 or even back to 80 to see if it works better the way it was before. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.